Man, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Bucos Locker Christmas edition. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you all new videos that's posted on this channel. You know, surprise, surprise. I don't think I ever went live on Christmas before. My whole time I've been doing this, so I figure I'll spread some holiday joy to my pirates and my sea bandits, to all my followers, subscribers. Everybody ready? Ready. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you for joining. And for those of you that don't join, uh, thank you for watching the video. I highly appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So I'm gonna come on here and talk a little bit. What's good? What's good? What's good? Just want to talk a little bit. I don't want to waste too much of y'all time and y'all with family and everything. You know what I'm talking about? I want to drop a little holiday spirit. Yep. Got my little Sandy Claus. You know what I'm saying? Spread the holiday joy. Merry Christmas to everybody and their family. Happy holidays. So, football on today. Cowboys, Commanders, whatever. Now you got the Lions fighting for their playoff lives against the Vikings in Minnesota. I don't think they might not win that. Probably they probably won't win that game. Lions probably gonna get eliminated. Um, they had a lot of injuries. The defense, Kirby Joseph, Brian Branch out. A lot of people hurt. You know, they probably gonna make some changes on the coaching staff. Kelvin Shepard was he was a little hyped up. Defense coordinator for the Lions, and he kind of kind of fizzled out over the season as the season progressed. I think had a little stat up. I think 4 out of the last 5 games or something like that, they allowed 27 or more points. But for some strange reason, the Bucs couldn't do anything with the Lions. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I just found stuff weird. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't do nothing with the Lions, but their defenses fell apart. 27 points in the last 4 or 5 games allowed on average. And I think we scored what? I think we scored what, 20? You know, some of those losses, man, you just got to go back and fight it, man. Like, dang, man, we couldn't score more than 20 points against the Lions defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, Calvin Shepard was a front running DC. Young DC. People was hyping him up and all that. The job he was doing, and then when you peel the onion back, he ain't. I know, granted, missing some guys, but nah, fam. Mm-mm. But at the time, he did something to the Bucs with a bunch of backup used car sales. What's up, Gaming Network? We couldn't do nothing against which is something now. Now that you look at the Lions defense the last 5 6 weeks, it's like, God, Lee Jonathan Gizzard. Gizzard, John, Josh Lizard. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't do that to him. But man, this got me thinking about the Bucs offense. How much confidence do I have in the offense? I don't know, man. I know they playing the Dolphins. Joe Burrow put up like 40-something points on them, but Baker Mayfield ain't Joe Burrow, and we don't have no Jamar Chase and no T. Higgins. So, Chase Brown, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a little worried, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just a little worried. Rip, don't do that. Like the video, man. But I just got me thinking on the holidays, man. Just The Bucs, man, I just wish they just get their act together, man. They got 2 games to get their act together before they go in the playoffs. I still believe that we're going to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Some of y'all might have gave up on the Bucs. I haven't gave up on them yet. Some of y'all saying fire Todd Bowles, yada yada yada, something something something. I want to thank you much for love it, but I got faith in my team, man, and I'm stand on it. I'm not gonna switch up on you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll take a shot at I'll take a shot at a game. I'll be like, I don't think we're gonna win. I'll be like, oh, we're gonna win. I do that from time to time, and I'll take a stab at a game where I think we're not gonna win. I say we're gonna win, but then some games I say we're gonna win, we lose. So you know it happens. Um, but I think we're gonna win against the Dolphins, obviously, and I think we're gonna beat Carolina in Tampa. I mean, nothing to be hyped up about going into the playoffs, but no team is like the Panthers in the playoffs. No team is like the Falcons. No team is like the Saints. Our last 3 losses against divisional foes in a season where the division is still weak. It's not even average, man. Our best team as of right now is the Panthers this season, and they 8-7. 8-7 don't get you in the playoffs in the AFC. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, everybody in the NFC is good to go, but our division. And the only way we getting in is winning the division because we're not a wild card team. So what does that tell you? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But I got us winning against the Dolphins, shutting down the Dolphins run game. Quitting Ewers. He had about 260 last week. Oh, this past Sunday. Let's see what they do against Todd Bowles. Jaden Waddle, right? They still got Waddle. Waller. They got some weapons on offense, man. They got a nice little running back group. Jalen Wright. Who I have the Bucs drafting. From Tennessee, the rookie. He's pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? I just the Bucs, man. The last 3 losses, man. It sticks to me, man. It's like, are we gonna be able to recover from that? You know what I'm saying? Are we gonna be able to recover for those last 3 losses? Like this season has went upside down. Like it's turned, it made a turn for the worse. I mean, 2-7 the last 9 games. That does not scream. And this happened 3 straight seasons with Todd Bowles. At some point, I will tell you this much. I might be wrong if I say this, but I'm gonna say it. If the Carolina Panthers win the division, Todd Bowles fired. He gonna get fired or he gonna step down. Because you let the Panthers win the division, that's a change in the guard. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's a change in the guard. If the Panthers win the division, that's a really bad look on the Bucs. And the Falcons are a good coach away from being good, and the Panthers are up and coming, and the Saints trying to make noise. So our hold on that division is getting smaller and smaller, and the gap was never big between the Saints. I mean, between the Falcons, Bucs, and now the Panthers. Because I always thought the Falcons was right there with us as far as like roster wise, and they have a better pass rush, a better front seven. Secondary solid. They got a better front seven. That's what makes them. That's what makes their defense better than our defense because they can rush the passer. I mean, it's not the knock on the Bucs defense, but we don't got no pass rushers, man. And they got 2 rookies, 2 outstanding rookies. They got, I think, a second year Brandon Dorless, defensive tackle. Like we ain't got nothing like the Falcons front seven. We have nothing. We are nothing. We're not even close. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a CB1. Terrell is better than all our cornerbacks. You know what I'm saying? So Atlanta defense is better than ours. We got a good offense. I think our offense is better than Atlanta offense, but it's not a huge gap. You know what I'm saying? Even with Baker Mayfield running the show. Um, I hope we come out of this nasty funk that we are in right now. The Bucs need to come out of this for real. Um, I say this much, man. If the Bucs don't win the division, and Todd Bowles got to step down because all that is that's just gonna that ain't a good thing for Todd Bowles to have the Panthers come and take the division when they were not even picked to win the division. If the Falcons win the division, that's different because people had the Falcons win the division last year. But a team that's still trying to figure it out, and now they starting to figure it out, they're going the right way. We're going the wrong way. Todd Bowles got a lot of things to think about these next 2 weeks because his job is literally on the line. I mean, the Panthers cannot win this division. If they win the division, Todd Bowles is Swiss cheese. You know, but like I said, I got the Bucs winning the division. I had us winning I had our record at 10-7 or 10.5. I'm gonna take a game, right? But the Bucs have not. They they're going to end up 1 or 2 games below my prediction. That's not good, and we know why. A lot of reasons, right? But we we this is almost like the currently constructed team. This is like the last year. You know what I'm saying? This is like the last year for this currently constructed team because the Panthers are only going to get better. I think they still need a better quarterback, but the Falcons are a good coach away from being, double-digit win team. You put Mike Vrabel on the Falcons, we got no shot. You know what I'm saying? You know, and if you look at our division, Kellen Moore, Dave Canales, Raheem Morris, they're not like Todd Bowles. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we got the oldest coach. We got the dinosaur. The Bucs have a dinosaur head coach. Very rigid.